Every contractor on every job site collects certificates of insurance from subs, from vendors, from everybody working the project. Most of them don't know what a COI actually proves, and more importantly, what it doesn't. Stick with me. This piece at the end about endorsement form numbers is the thing that most contractors never ask for. It's also the thing that would have saved them. Here's what a certificate of insurance actually is. It's a snapshot. It shows that a policy exists on a specific date. That's it. A COI is not a guarantee. It's not a contract. It does not change the policy. And it does not confirm that the endorsements your contract requires actually exist on the policy. That last one is where most people get surprised. Here's how it usually goes. A GC requires a subcontractor to carry general liability with additional insured status. The sub gets their agent to issue a certificate. The certificate has a checkbox that says additional insured. The GC files it and moves on. But here's what nobody checks. Which endorsement form is actually on that policy? There's a difference between ongoing operations, additional insured coverage, and additional insured coverage. Ongoing operations that covers claims that arise while a job is actively being performed. Completed operations, that covers claims that arise after the job is done. Many contracts require both. Many policies only provide one, and the certificate of insurance will not show you which one of those they actually have. You have to ask for the endorsement form number. The two you need to know is GC 2010 coverage ongoing operations and CG 2037 coverage completed operations. If your contract requires completed operations, additional insured status, and the subs policy only has ongoing ops, then you have a coverage gap, and that's a real one, and you won't find out until someone files a claim after the job is finished. There's also the primary and non-contributory question. Some contracts require that the additional insured's coverage be primary, meaning that your policy pays first, and non-contributory, that means that the other party's carrier doesn't have to contribute. If your policy isn't endorsed as primary and non-contributory and the contract requires it, you've got a mismatch. Their carrier can still come after yours. And here's the red flags to watch for on every COI that you receive. One is the additional insured box is checked, but no endorsement form numbers are listed anywhere on that certificate. That's not confirmation, that's a checkbox. I would not bank my whole livelihood on that checkbox. Two, the limits on the COI are below what the contract requires. People miss this constantly. Check the numbers against the actual contract. And then number three, the policy expiration date is before the project ends. You want coverage for the full duration of the work, not just the date that the COI was issued. And four, the named insureds on the certificate doesn't match the entity that actually signed the agreement. Different company names, different legal entities. That mismatch can matter at claims time. And one of those four is a problem worth addressing before mobilization, not after. The operational rule is simple: a COI plus endorsement confirmation before anyone starts working on your job site. Not just the certificate, the actual endorsement form numbers confirmed by the broker. If someone can't provide endorsement form confirmation, then that's a conversation to have before the job starts, not a risk to quietly accept because you want to move forward quickly and you want the project to move forward so you can do what you need to do. So here's the move. The next time that you receive a COI from a sub or a vendor, the next time that you send one, ask one question. Does the policy actually have the endorsement that the contract requires? Not the checkbox, not the forms. If you've never asked that question before, now is your time to start. If you want to talk through what your current certificates actually confirm or what you should be requiring from your subs, then reach out. That's what we're here for. 318-423-7445 or go to callwatley.com. Next week, we're getting into defense costs, specifically how legal fees can quietly eat up your policy limits before a claim is ever resolved. Most contractors assume defense is covered separately, and a lot of policies don't work that way. That one will drop next Tuesday. See you then.